Dan, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Working the middle, it's complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Canes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Turns it loose deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
He's loose. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field. But even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence.
Oh, he's got some space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Jackson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Touchdown, Gators! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking for room, it's Fletcher. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come turning it on. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. The ball squirts free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Grab near the marker, it's Livingston. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Gators have their offense in high gear. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% this season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
He'll set up to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Florida! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker U, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nevada. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was
pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Creates a little space. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Lagway. Got a man, it's Jackson. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Breaks the tackle. Finding open areas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This defense has been sliced and diced and now facing another first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Gators! Fitted in the window for the score.
third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Miami, 0. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it. You got to do something here offensively. them running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Canes line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Offense working from the pistol. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Ball. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Slips away. He'll try to do it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. Makes it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Gators are marching down the field. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense set on 1st down. They'll try the run. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Here's the pressure. And they can't make the connection. The Canes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. The sure hands, it's Jackson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Kick is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To throw, it's back. It's complete on the right side. Oh, what a cut! Breaks into the open. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They feed him again. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Canes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's ball. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's back. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bauman. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 28 over Marshall. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. With the catch, it's Wilson. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
He'll pull it. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. On the run, it's Fletcher. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Flagway. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Under fire. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Beck. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Gators send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Makes the grab. It's Bauman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's Bauman. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Got it in the middle. It's Bauman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part, because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
And the Gators will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the inside give. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Beck. Caught near the sticks, it's Daniels. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The run from the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Gives it to the back on the draw.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. QB draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Leaves it with the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Livingston. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the point after is good.
51, Miami, 14.
On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Chadwick. Makes the catch. It's Marion. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. The 20. Inside. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Miami, 21.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers.
Wants to throw. It's Chadwick. Sets up the screen.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And he's dragged down. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Canes are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that left side now. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lofton. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's the fabulous part. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Gators will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what he can do with it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Steps away. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Lofton. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, better look out. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Lyle. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and getting the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Set to kickoff.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about.